Hormones play a powerful role in determining how well you sleep and how refreshed you feel when you wake up. In Sleep Hacks Series Volume 13, we'll uncover how key hormones like melatonin, cortisol, and growth hormone affect your rest, and what you can do to naturally balance them. The hormone-sleep connection. Sleep and hormones are deeply intertwined. Every night, your body operates like a finely tuned orchestra, where hormones act as the conductors, guiding your sleep cycles, regulating when you feel alert, and orchestrating when you drift into deep rest. To truly understand the connection between sleep and hormones, we must look at how your endocrine system, the network of glands that release hormones, works in harmony with your circadian rhythm. The primary hormone associated with sleep is melatonin. Often called the sleep hormone, melatonin is produced by the pineal gland in response to darkness. As the sun sets, your body senses the shift in light, and melatonin production ramps up, signaling your brain and body that it's time to prepare for rest. Melatonin doesn't knock you out like a sleeping pill. Rather, it acts as a messenger, telling your body it's time to wind down. Another key player is cortisol, known as the stress hormone, though its role is much broader than stress alone. Cortisol follows a natural daily rhythm called the cortisol awakening response. It peaks in the early morning to help you wake up, stay alert, and respond to daily challenges. As the day progresses, cortisol levels should gradually decline, hitting their lowest point at night when melatonin levels are high. When this balance is disrupted, such as from chronic stress or late-night screen time, cortisol can stay elevated into the evening, making it harder to fall asleep. Growth hormone is also essential for restorative sleep. Released in pulses during deep non-REM sleep, growth hormone helps repair tissues, build muscle, and support overall recovery. This is why athletes and those with active lifestyles often emphasize getting quality sleep. It's during deep sleep that the body performs its most intensive repair work. Insulin and blood sugar levels are also affected by sleep. Poor sleep can disrupt the way your body uses insulin, leading to fluctuations in blood sugar. Conversely, a spike in blood sugar from a late-night snack can interfere with your ability to reach deep sleep stages, illustrating the two-way relationship between hormones and rest. The thyroid hormones, which regulate metabolism, also interact with sleep. An overactive thyroid can lead to restlessness and difficulty falling asleep, while an underactive thyroid might cause excessive tiredness and an increased need for rest. Balancing these hormones is key to maintaining a steady sleep-wake pattern. All these hormones are coordinated by the circadian rhythm, your body's internal clock that runs on a roughly 24-hour cycle. This clock is influenced by external cues like light exposure, meal times, and activity levels. When your lifestyle is in sync with your circadian rhythm, waking with natural light, eating at consistent times, winding down in the evening, your hormones work in harmony to promote deep, restorative sleep. Disruption to this system, such as from shift work, jet lag, or high stress, can throw off the timing of hormone release. This leads to difficulties falling asleep, staying asleep, or feeling refreshed upon waking. By understanding the critical role hormones play in shaping your sleep patterns, you can begin to align your daily habits, like when you eat, move, and unwind, with your body's natural rhythms. In the next section, we'll explore how to recognize the signs of hormonal imbalances that may be interfering with your rest, from cortisol spikes at night to low melatonin levels caused by modern living. Recognizing hormone imbalances that affect sleep. When your sleep quality takes a nosedive, whether through restless nights, trouble falling asleep, or waking up exhausted, it's often a sign that your hormones are out of sync. Recognizing these imbalances is the first step toward fixing them. In this section, we'll dive into the most common hormonal issues that interfere with sleep, what they feel like, and how to identify them. One of the most common culprits is cortisol, your body's natural wake-up hormone. While cortisol should peak in the early morning and decline throughout the day, many people experience what's known as a cortisol curve inversion. This happens when chronic stress, late-night work, or even excessive caffeine pushes cortisol levels higher at night. The result? You feel wired when you should be winding down. Symptoms include feeling alert or restless at bedtime, difficulty falling asleep despite feeling tired, and waking up frequently during the night. Low melatonin levels are another major disruptor. Melatonin production is naturally influenced by light exposure, but our modern lifestyles, filled with screen time, artificial lighting, and irregular schedules, often suppress melatonin when we need it most. If you struggle to fall asleep, especially if your mind feels busy or alert late into the night, low melatonin could be the reason. People who travel often or do shift work are particularly vulnerable to melatonin disruption. Hormonal changes in women, such as fluctuations in estrogen and progesterone during menstruation, pregnancy, or menopause, can also significantly impact sleep. Hot flashes, night sweats, or simply difficulty staying asleep are common symptoms during menopause due to lowered estrogen levels. Meanwhile, low progesterone, known for its calming, sleep-promoting properties, can cause increased nighttime wakefulness and anxiety. Thyroid imbalances are another factor often overlooked. An overactive thyroid, hyperthyroidism, can cause restlessness, a racing heart, and difficulty falling asleep. Conversely, an underactive thyroid, hypothyroidism, can lead to excessive fatigue and poor quality sleep, leaving you feeling groggy no matter how many hours you spend in bed. Insulin and blood sugar fluctuations also play a significant role. When blood sugar drops during the night, often due to irregular eating patterns or poor diet, it can trigger cortisol release to raise blood sugar levels, leading to sudden awakenings in the early hours of the morning. Additionally, low levels of growth hormone, which peaks during deep sleep, can impact the quality of rest and recovery. If you're not getting enough deep sleep, your body's ability to repair tissues, build muscle, and regulate energy levels during the day is compromised. So how do you recognize these imbalances? Start by paying attention to patterns. Do you feel wired at night, but sluggish in the morning? Cortisol could be the culprit. Do you lie awake with racing thoughts or struggle to fall asleep after screen time? Low melatonin might be at play. Do you experience mood swings, night sweats, or sudden awakenings around 3 a.m.? Hormonal shifts like estrogen or blood sugar dips could be factors. Keeping a sleep journal for 2 to 3 weeks can help you track symptoms, bedtime habits, and energy levels. If you notice persistent issues, lab tests for cortisol, thyroid hormones, or sex hormones might provide clarity. Understanding these imbalances is the foundation for effective change. In the next section, we'll explore natural strategies, from diet and exercise to relaxation techniques, that help reset these hormonal rhythms and restore deep, restorative sleep. Natural strategies to balance hormones for better sleep. Balancing your hormones naturally is not about quick fixes. It's about building consistent habits that align with your body's rhythms. In this section, we'll dive into proven strategies that regulate hormones like melatonin, cortisol, estrogen, and growth hormone to improve sleep quality and overall well-being. Number 1. Light exposure for melatonin regulation. One of the simplest and most powerful ways to boost melatonin production is to control your light exposure. Start your day with natural sunlight within the first hour of waking. Even 10 to 15 minutes outdoors or near a bright window can reset your circadian rhythm, helping melatonin rise naturally at night. In the evening, dim your lights 60 to 90 minutes before bed and limit screen time. Blue light from phones, TVs, and laptops signals your brain to stay alert. If screen use is unavoidable, use blue light filters or glasses designed to reduce blue light exposure. 2. Diet for hormonal stability. What you eat has a direct effect on hormone regulation. Balanced meals that include complex carbohydrates, healthy fats, and lean proteins can stabilize blood sugar levels, reducing nighttime cortisol spikes. Foods rich in magnesium, like almonds, spinach, and pumpkin seeds, support muscle relaxation and melatonin production. Tryptophan-rich foods such as turkey, oats, and bananas can also promote better sleep by aiding serotonin synthesis, which is a precursor to melatonin. Avoid heavy meals and high-sugar snacks late at night, as these can spike insulin levels and disrupt sleep. Instead, opt for light snacks if you're hungry before bed, such as a handful of walnuts or a warm glass of milk, which contains both tryptophan and calcium. Calcium helps the brain use tryptophan to make melatonin. 3. Stress reduction for cortisol balance. Chronic stress elevates cortisol levels, which interfere with your ability to fall and stay asleep. Evening stress management techniques can work wonders. Try deep breathing exercises such as inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 7, and exhaling for 8. Mindfulness meditation, journaling, or even 10 minutes of gentle stretching can also help lower cortisol before bed. A consistent wind-down routine signals your body to shift into rest mode. Activities like reading, taking a warm bath, or listening to calming music can reduce stress hormones and encourage the release of melatonin. 4. Physical activity for growth hormone and energy balance. Regular exercise helps regulate hormones, but timing is key. Morning or afternoon workouts boost daytime energy and improve sleep quality at night. Exercise also promotes the release of growth hormone, which plays a key role in tissue repair and recovery during deep sleep. Avoid high-intensity workouts late in the evening, as they can elevate cortisol and delay your bedtime. 5. Herbal and natural aids. Certain herbal teas and supplements can support hormone balance. Chamomile, valerian root, and passion flower teas are known for their calming effects and mild sedative properties. Adaptogenic herbs like ashwagandha and rhodiola can help regulate cortisol levels. If you consider melatonin supplements, start with a low dose, 0.5 to 3 milligrams, and consult with a healthcare provider. 6. Sleep environment optimization. A cool, dark, and quiet bedroom supports healthy hormone rhythms. A temperature between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 19 is ideal for sleep. Blackout curtains, eye masks, or white noise machines can create an environment that signals your brain it's time for rest. By incorporating these natural strategies into your daily routine, you create a foundation for hormonal balance that improves not just sleep, but also mood, energy, and cognitive function. In In the next part, we'll dive into how to build a hormone-friendly night routine that ties all these elements together into a seamless pre-sleep ritual. Building a hormone-friendly night routine. A hormone-friendly night routine is all about aligning your evening habits with your body's natural hormonal cycles. By creating the right conditions for melatonin release, cortisol reduction, and deep restorative sleep, you set the stage for optimal rest and recovery. In this part, we'll build a step-by-step blueprint for designing a nightly ritual that supports hormone balance and deep sleep. 1. Start with consistent timing. Your body thrives on routine. Aim to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day, even on weekends. This consistency helps your circadian rhythm regulate hormone production, ensuring melatonin rises and cortisol drops at the right times. Start your evening wind down 60 to 90 minutes before your target bedtime. 2. Create a light-friendly environment. Light is the single most powerful cue for hormone regulation. In the evening, dim the lights in your home or switch to warmer tones to signal to your brain that it's time to prepare for rest. Avoid bright screens or use blue light filters on devices. The goal is to simulate a natural sunset environment, which encourages melatonin release. 3. Relaxation rituals for cortisol reduction. Cortisol, your alertness hormone, needs to decrease at night. Practices such as meditation, gentle stretching, or yoga can lower cortisol levels. Consider 10 minutes of mindful breathing or a guided relaxation session. Journaling before bed, writing down your thoughts, gratitude, or tasks for tomorrow can also help calm a racing mind and reduce stress hormones. 4. Nutrition and hydration. Eat your last meal at least 2 to 3 hours before bed to give your body time to digest. Opt for foods that promote sleep hormones, such as whole grains, nuts, bananas, and dairy products. If you're hungry before bed, have a small snack rich in magnesium or tryptophan. Avoid caffeine and alcohol in the late afternoon and evening, as they can interfere with melatonin production and disrupt your sleep cycle. 5. Warm bath or shower. A warm bath 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime can mimic the natural drop in body temperature that occurs as you fall asleep. When you step out of the warm water, your body cools down, sending a signal to your brain that it's time for rest. 6. Set up a sleep sanctuary. Your bedroom environment should promote hormonal harmony. Keep the room cool, between 60 to 67 degrees, 15 to 19, and eliminate as much light as possible with blackout curtains or an eye mask. Use a white noise machine if you're sensitive to sound, and reserve your bed for sleep and relaxation only. This association helps train your brain to recognize that getting into bed means it's time to rest. Mindful technology use. If you must use screens before bed, try the digital sunset approach. Shut down all devices at least 30 minutes before sleeping. Read a physical book, listen to a calming podcast, or spend time in quiet reflection instead. These activities encourage your brain to shift away from stimulation toward a restful state. Rate. Affirmations and mental preparation. Positive mental cues can be surprisingly powerful. Simple affirmations like, "I am calm, and my body is ready for rest," can help signal your brain to let go of stress and enter a sleep-ready state. Pair these affirmations with a short gratitude practice to further reduce mental tension. 9. Gentle movement or breath work. If you struggle to unwind, try gentle, slow-paced stretching or deep breathing exercises to encourage the release of relaxation hormones like GABA. These simple actions can signal to your body that it's safe to rest. 10. Consistency and personalization. Your hormone-friendly night routine doesn't have to look identical every day, but keeping core elements, light management, relaxation, and screen-free time consistent will enhance its effectiveness. Experiment with what works best for you and adjust over time. By creating a nightly routine that syncs with your hormonal rhythms, you set the stage for high-quality, restorative sleep. This routine not only improves rest, but also boosts mood, energy, and cognitive performance the next day. It's a powerful way to give your body the hormonal balance it needs to function at its best. If hormones have been messing with your sleep, this series is for you. Share your experiences in the comments and subscribe to the Daily Health Shift for more weekly sleep and wellness tips.